Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Sundial. They got a bunch of information coming out. They were running up here, and now they're coming back down. So we'll just wait and see what this one brings throughout the day. I've talked about this one numerous times. It's one of my favorite ones, but it's also one of my favorite ones to hate. As you follow my other videos, you can see what the action's done here over the last year. Had this nice run up here back in February 10th with every other MJ play under the sun. February 10th was a magic day, and had this nice run up here back in June, and ever since then it's just slowly came down. So trying to get this one back up above $1, not only to meet my cost basis, but I don't want this one to get delisted, so that's my biggest fear with this one. But this is Sundial Growers, ticker SNDL. I'm sure if you're watching this, you know all about Sundial. This is just an MJ play, so feel free to pause and go over that. This was founded in 2006. I'll link my other videos in the description for you. But this is a 52-week low of 23 cents, a high of 3.96, today's high of 96, and a low of 82.5 cents. Here's a look at their earnings. I guess I didn't realize they had earnings available yesterday after hours, so there's a look at their earnings. And so moving on here, got a bunch of information. This one's still showing a hold here. Sundial announces share repurchase program, and this is just dated yesterday. And I believe they've done this in the past a couple times. So they announced today that its board of directors had approved a new share repurchase program, which authorizes the company to repurchase up to $100 million Canadian share repurchase amount of its outstanding common shares from time to time at prevailing market prices, enabling Sundial to opportunistically return value to its shareholders. Pursuant to the share repurchase program, Sundial may purchase shares from time to time at the discretion of the management. And moving on, so I'm just going to slowly scroll through for those of you that would like to read the rest of this information. Again, you can find this on prnewswire.com. Sundial may only purchase a maximum of 102.8 million shares under the share repurchase program. The share repurchase program will commence on November 19th and expire on November 19th, 2022. So we'll see what this does to the share price. About Sundial is a public company with common share traded on the NASDAQ under the symbol SNDL. Our business is reported and analyzed under 3 operating segments: MJ Operations, MJ Retail, and Investments. So like I said, I've talked about this one numerous times on the channel here. It's had a lot of hype. It's had a lot of Reddit action. I just wanted to get back up above $1 and stay there. So the brand portfolio includes Top Leaf, Sundial, MJ, Palmetto, and Grassland. Sundial also operates the Spirit Leaf retail banner. Spirit Leaf aims to be the most knowledgeable and trusted source of recreational MJ by offering a premium consumer experience and quality curated MJ products. Sundial Growers stock is gearing up for what could be a banner 2022, and as you can see, this is just dated here today, a couple hours ago. The stock is trading far from its meme status peak set in February, and I've thought about buying more of this one, but it just irritates me, and it's just up and down in the 50-60 cent range. I thought about buying some more back in here just to lower my cost basis, but I'm about maxed out as much as I want to be in this account. But Now, of course, I'm kind of kicking myself. I could have lowered my cost basis and probably broke even on that one, but Sundial closed. So here's gearing up for a banner 2022. Like I said, this is just dated here today. And far away from its peak, stock closed at $295 on February 10th. Short sellers have a heavy bet against the MJ firm. Besides poor profitability and valuations, why is Sundial struggling on the stock market? And it has been ever since February. So I wish I would have sold out then and rebought at the lows. So Sundial's latest acquisition, an all-stock deal, will support the bullish argument for the company's upside ahead. Last month, Sundial announced an arranged agreement to acquire Alcanna for $346 million. Alcanna is Canada's largest private liquor retailer. It has 1,717 locations, mostly in Alberta. Nova MJ is Alcanna's strategic partner that holds a 63% equity interest. Sundial Chief Executive Officer Zach George said that Alcanna has a value-focused model in liquor retailing. Its market stability in the space is an ideal model for Sundial to follow. Firm will position its retail channels for profitability. We intend to position all retail exposure for profitability and strive to work the Canadian licensed producers to delight consumers with quality MJ products. Investors did not react at all to the deal. They were happy with the all-stock deal and Alcanna with a 39% premium. So we'll see what happens. As I've said on numerous other MJ videos, a lot of these are wanting to do the CBD infused liquor, which I think is a great idea. So as you can say, get the best of both worlds, not only consumption but the CBD, and so we'll just see what that does to the stock price. Again, this is a long-term hold. I've been holding this one for over a year. I got into it at the 50-60 cent range, and my cost basis just went up since then as the prices went up. But here's another article out today. While Sundial Growers stock is skyrocketing today, some of it's probably the same information, but just a different article. Markets.Business Insider. Shares of Canadian MJ company Sundial traded about 36% higher in the pre-market session on Friday. The retail investor favorite company reported third quarter net income compared to a net loss, or an income of 11.3 compared to a net loss of 71.4 million in the year ago period. Net revenue from the MJ segment for the quarter was 14.4 million, up 12% from a year ago period. Adjusted EBITDA for the quarter was Canadian at 10.5 million compared to adjusted EBITDA loss of 4.4 million last year. In addition, Sundial Growers said its board of directors had approved a new share repurchase program that authorizes the company to repurchase up to $100 million worth of its outstanding common shares. Why it matters: Sundial is a frequently mentioned stock on Reddit, and Wall Street Bets forum has 11.1 million members. And as we all know, also did videos on these, the heavily shorted companies, GameStop, AMC, there was a ton of them, COS, Bed Bath & Beyond. I sold out of mine and made a profit, and I'm still happy about it. I didn't think I'd get out of any of those, but thanks to the Reddit. Sundial Growers invites investors to submit questions in advance of the third quarter 2021 conference call, and this is dated on the 28th. So again, just going to scroll through this because this already took place yesterday, so if you want to see any of this information, there's the website to go to. You can find this on stockhouse.com. And there's the webcast access and a little bit more about Sundial. And moving on here, While Sundial Growers stock is crushing it today, and this is just dated here today, just a couple hours ago, shares of the Canadian pot giant Sundial Growers jumped as much as 35% in pre-market trading Friday morning. What's behind the hefty surge in the company's share price today? After the closing bell Thursday afternoon, Sundial released its 2021 third quarter earnings report. While the company posted net earnings of $11.3 million in Canadian dollars for the first 3-month period, this positive financial development doesn't appear to be what's truly moving the stock this morning. Instead, investors seem to be bidding up Sundial's share today in response to the company's decision to approve a share repurchase program. Specifically, Sundial said that it is a separate announcement from its Q3 earnings report on the board of directors. So kind of got the best of both worlds, earnings going on plus the repurchase program, which seems to be driving the price from the reading that I've done on this one. So what is important to understand is that Sundial has to get its share price above $1 threshold to continue to be listed on the NASDAQ. And that's what I've said on the last couple of videos about Sundial. Need to get above that dollar mark. Otherwise, they're going to get delisted again. So Sundial, in effect, definitely made a smart move in the share repurchase program. As such, it wouldn't be a surprise if the company's stock continued to plow higher into the weeks and months ahead. So we will see what happens with this one in the weeks and months ahead with the repurchase program. Over here on Reddit, 25,000 shares. Wow. Game squeezes Sundial. This one could run up. I haven't decided if it runs up, gets above my cost basis. I haven't quite decided. Well, it's doubtful, but I don't think it's going to make it. I should have bought in and could have sold out, and I think it's going to run back down. This one just doesn't have the gas in the tank. It's just too up and down. Currently at 82 cents with a 52-week low of 24 cents, a high of $3.96. We'll see if mooning, a lot of people's been saying that one about this one going to the moon, but I just don't see it. We might have a green day today. That would be nice. It's still under $1. It's been pinned under $1 for quite some time. So over here on tip rings, currently at a hold. I believe that's what it's been at, and 80 cents across the board. So if you have Sundial or any other information in regards to this one, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and how many shares you have and what your cost basis is. That'd be interesting to know. So you can see my return on this one. So again, I'm a little bit below, but maybe it'll go back up. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back down and I'll buy some more and lower my cost basis. I'm kicking myself definitely now, so could have sold out again of this one, but it's a long-term hold, so we'll see what happens with it. But if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay great. Cheers.